M7 discussion, teacher effectiveness. To what extent does subject knowledge contribute to the effectiveness of a teacher? It is quite obvious that a teacher must understand, at least to some degree, the subject matter they are to teach. A teacher's understanding of the concepts of subject matter they are teaching is vital because in order to really grasp the meaning of concepts, the learner has to make sense of that concept on his or her own terms and construct and reconstruct the meaning. If a teacher does not understand the concepts they are teaching, they might not be able to ensure that their students are grasping those concepts. While knowing subject matter contributes towards a teacher's effectiveness, a teacher's subject matter knowledge does not determine whether they are effective teachers or not. According to DeWitt, just because a teacher has a high level of subject matter knowledge doesn't mean they can convey the lesson or the information across to students, especially the ones who struggle. Personally, while I think that understanding essential concepts of a subject matter is vital for both teaching and learning, I do not think that deep subject matter knowledge is what determines a teacher's effectiveness. A study conducted by John Hattie, which included over 250 million students, is in agreement. John Hattie's study concluded that subject matter knowledge was really only a minor consideration in student achievement. In John Hattie's study, he examined and identified 138 factors influencing student learning and found that teacher subject matter knowledge was far less effective than other factors. To what extent does pedagogical coursework contribute to a teacher's effectiveness? Pedagogy is defined as the study of teaching methods, including the aims of education and the ways in which such goals may be achieved. Another definition I came across is the relationship between an educator and learners with respect to culture and techniques that are being used for learning. It is formally focused on educators' belief on how learning should take place. Pedagogy assists teachers in making the curriculum accessible to all students. When teachers have a well-structured pedagogy, it can 1. Enhance the teaching and learning process, 2. Enhance student performance, 3. Help students have a deeper grasp of fundamental material, 4. Help leverage the student learning process in an appealing manner, and 5. Bring out more positive outcomes in students' learning. Knowledge and understanding of pedagogy are vital aspects of teachers' effectiveness. Both teaching and learning are complex processes. If a teacher lacks the knowledge and understanding of pedagogy regarding the teaching or learning process, they will not be as effective in helping students achieve high outcomes. In this week's reading, Haggart mentions that in order for teachers to assist students in achieving high outcomes, the teacher needs a wide range of different skills and attitudes. These include relationships with students, subject matter knowledge, and an understanding of pedagogical processes to develop the understanding that is required. If a teacher lacks any of these skills and abilities, it is likely that the learning in the classroom will not be as successful. Therefore, pedagogy and knowledge and understanding of the teaching and learning processes are essential for teachers' effectiveness. Reflection. Regarding the process of this research, what did you struggle with or learn? While completing the research project was time-consuming, I did not find the process very difficult. In fact, I mostly enjoyed it because I was able to choose a topic I was interested in. It was a bit difficult to begin the whole process at first, but once I received feedback on a potential topic and research questions, I felt confident and motivated to move forward. To be completely honest, what I struggled with the most was lack of instructor feedback. Though I researched how to complete each section, I was unsure on how to measure my own progress and found myself wondering every week if I was doing the work correctly. According to Higley, meaningful feedback allows the online learner to assess their process and determine areas needed for self-improvement. Instructor feedback impacts learners in meeting course goals and has a great deal of impact on overall learner performance outcomes. Additionally, Higley mentions that meaningful online feedback requires partnership and trust between learner and instructor. The partnership Higley discusses requires the instructor to provide learners meaningful and constructive feedback in an encouraging tone and in a reasonable amount of time. According to Higley, being responsive to student inquiries and posting grades in a timely fashion are examples of timely and responsive feedback. Though this is a master's level research course, we still deserve to be provided an effective learning environment, and meaningful online feedback immediacy is a crucial component of effective online communication. What is most valuable to you in your practice, and how might you use this research going forward in your practice and in your career? For my project, I researched factors of primary caregivers that affect a child's development and academic success. This information is extremely vital to me, as I will not only be helping children in their development and academic success, I will also be helping parents better understand these aspects as well. In my future classroom, I will use this research to ensure that I am properly and appropriately supporting and encouraging all students, including collaboration with parents.